Don't do it.
It's coming.
Don't do it.
It's coming. It's coming.
You will be exterminated.
Get it away from me. Get it away. Get it away. No, don't let the Dalek through the door. Don't let the Dalek through the door.
He's going to help it down the stairs, too. That's the problem.
She says, where are you? I'm outside the ballroom. North ballroom, hello.
Dalek.
Huh? Yes, we did.
Oh, no, we didn't.
No, it's still coming. It's coming. Hello. We were under attack by Dalek, so. Alright.
I need to make fire. And press return and then you land over there. It's gonna have periods. After they make a period, then you...
Time to get started? Yeah. Let's meet our future potential companions. Why don't you each introduce yourselves? Each first.
My name is Emma.
Emma, pleased to meet you. And you are?
I'm Allison.
Pleased to meet you too. And you are?
Carson.
Carson. That's not your real name. All right. We are going to test your knowledge of historical trivia to see how well you would fare in an actual time travel scenario. We will ask 10 questions. You must each answer as many as you can. If you know the answer, buzz, Sonic, the microphone. And try to answer. If you get it wrong, someone else will have a chance. If no one gets it, we'll move on to the next question. 10 questions around. Let's get started. The doctor took Amy and Rory for a romantic... Wait, who's Amy and Rory? This must be my future. I'm not supposed to know this. You're going to have to do it.
Well, neither Amy nor Rory.
Obviously.
I will.
Isn't it in your field?
Or no, just
Yes.
very dangerous.
So for our first contestant, what famous Earth ship considered unsinkable became famous for its sinking during its very first voyage?
The Star Trek.
Sorry, it isn't the Titanic. And for our next, the doctor took Amy and Rory for a romantic weekend in Venice, one of his favorite cities. What is famous for having instead of roads?
I think it's rivers.
Yes, correct.
Very good, Emma.
There we go.
Don't forget
That's a
to
worthy
Sonic.
companion, Doctor.
Sonic, the microphone, if you know the answer.
The ancient city of Pompeii was destroyed by which natural disaster?
Buzz.
Sonic, the microphone.
Buzz.
Sonic the microphone. Sonic the microphone.
I don't know. It was a volcano.
Yes, it was.
Doctor, do you remember going there?
Unfortunately.
Yes.
The doctor took Martha Jones to watch the moon landing 4 times, and he used the broadcast to fight the silence. Who was the first human to walk on the moon?
Emma?
I think it's Neil Armstrong.
Yes, it is.
Very good.
During one of his first adventures, the doctor landed in the town of Tombstone and got mixed up in the famous gunfight at the OK Corral. What state is Tombstone located in?
Is it our state?
Yes, it is. She's just taking it away here.
I think we found you a new companion. She'll have to take my place.
The doctor is good friends with British Prime Minister Winston Churchill and helped him out during World War II when the Germans bombed London. What were those bombings called? Not that far in history yet, are you? Okay, next one. The doctor and Amy...
Yes, it is.
The doctor and Amy took Vincent van Gogh to the future to see his impact on the world. What did Van Gogh do for a living?
Painted.
Yes. Emma's on the board. Allison's on the board.
The doctor also encountered pirates from time to time. How did sailors propel their ships back before the invention of the engine? Oh, I think you were first.
Was it sails?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, very good.
Queen Victoria owned a diamond that was believed to be cursed, which the doctor used to kill a werewolf. What was the name of that diamond?
Okay, haven't seen it. She hasn't seen it yet.
I can't even pronounce it. It is the Koh-i-Noor. That one. The Doctor, Rose, and Mickey landed aboard. The Doctor, Rose, and Mickey landed aboard a broken spaceship that had windows in time around the 18th century Lady Madame de Pompadour. In which country did she live? Madame de Pompadour. Pick a country, any country. European. It's a European country. Little south from England.
They speak with outrageous accents.
Neat.
Is it Ireland?
It is not Ireland. It is France.
They do have some outrageous accents, though.
King John appeared in the King's Diamonds, where it turned out he was a shape-shifting robot chameleon in disguise. What document is the real King John known for signing? The Magna Carta. It's exciting.
I knew you did.
All right, this is our last question for this round. In The Unquiet Dead, the Doctor teams up with famous author Charles Dickens. Name one notable novel that Charles Dickens has written. No, that was not him.
Got it? Dang it.
It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. God bless us, everyone.
I had great expectations.
bless us, everyone.
Christmas Carol?
Yes.
Oh, I
Give it up for Emma. Emma, you won round one.
What?
Allison. Good for Allison. She won.
We're changing the time screen.
All right, now go. Back to your seat, and we'll pick a next three.
And Emma, here's your prize.
Allison!
You. What's your name?
You did better than
Alex.
I thought,
Alex.
Pick her. I choose. Pick her. Pick her. They already did. They picked you? Yes.
And what's your name?
Your name.
Say your name.
What's your name?
Well, say it's Emma. Pretend it's Emma.
Sophia.
Sophia?
With Alex and Sophia and Jared. All right. Answer. Are you ready for round two?
Sure.
Yeah. In 1930, the Doctor fought Daleks in New York. Which famous building did he confront them in?
It's very tall.
We know.
I know what it is. I think I know what it is.
Yeah, but what's it called?
Got some sassy panelists.
I think that's a new Donna.
A little too sassy. Tall building, New York.
Did Alicia Keys sing about it?
No, it is the Empire State Building.
What's easy? I knew that.
Trying to clue in there.
What angry queen did the Doctor meet during Shakespeare's time?
Elton John. No.
It's not Victoria. Yes.
Queen Elizabeth?
Yes.
That kid's good.
And I believe you got slapped, too.
Come on, me. What's the fourth planet from the sun that is home to a terrible water monster? Yes.
Mars?
Yes.
That kid's good.
What World War II dictator did Rory shove in a closet in Berlin?
I know.
Zap it when you know.
That was hilarious.
Thank you. Please repeat the question.
Which World War II dictator did Rory shove in a closet in Berlin?
What? Hitler?
Yes. What U.S. president nicknamed Tricky Dick did the Doctor give advice to record everything?
Okay, this is
Which U.S. president?
Oh!
No, it was Richard Nixon.
Oh, I should have.
Sit.
River Song traveled to the time of the Roman Empire and impersonated Cleopatra. Cleopatra was queen of what country? Yes.
Egypt.
Yes.
Keep your buzzer ready.
The Pandorica was hidden underneath the mysterious stone structure known today as Stonehenge. In reality, do we know who built Stonehenge?
No.
Correct.
On the board.
Did it.
The Doctor's enemies, the Ice Warriors, come from the red planet next to ours. What planet is that? The Doctor's enemies, the Ice Warriors, came from the red planet next to ours. Which planet is that? Yes. Yes.
Good job.
The Doctor took Rose to the 1960s to watch a concert by the Beatles. What kind of music did the Beatles play?
Jazz?
No. Rock and roll. The Doctor and Donna met the famous writer Agatha Christie and faced an alien mimicking the plots of her books. What kind of books did Agatha Christie write?
I'm guessing mystery.
Yes. Alright, that is it for
That
round
was a
2.
fun adventure.
Who is the winner?
Blonde kid.
Yeah!
Emily. Emma. Yay.
Alright, now we need 3 more.
He
You
wants to click.
and you 2.
Yep.
First, Michael.
Yay.
Oh, the kid
You got on the
with
board.
yellow down.
It's hard, isn't it?
And what?
Emma and Jaden, okay.
Well, there are a lot of
Alright, so remember, ring the sonic screwdriver in the mic when you know the answer. Rory spent almost 2 millennia protecting Amy while she was inside the Pandorica in the form of a Roman soldier. What did the Romans call their soldiers? Hint, Rory became known as the Lone... Yes.
Very good.
The Weeping Angels managed to create an alternate timeline in which they inhabited every statue in New York, including the biggest one. What is the name of that statue? Yes.
See, you wanted to be in round 3.
Yes. The Doctor was accompanied by Queen Nefertiti for an adventure where they found dinosaurs on a spaceship. What country did Queen Nefertiti rule?
Now you know from last time.
Yes.
Very good.
round 3 is easier.
During a stretch of adventures, Amy accidentally got married to a British king known for having very many wives. Do you know the name of this king? Hint, it's the Doctor. The king number that he is the same number as that Doctor.
Oh.
Henry VIII. In order to prevent the alien Scaroth from stealing the Mona Lisa, the Doctor traveled back in time to see Leonardo da Vinci. What is the area most commonly known as? What is this era of history most commonly known as? You go to their fair every year. The Ren Fair? What is Ren short for? Yes. Yes. A renegade Time Lord once captured a Union and Confederate soldiers as part of his plot to create the ultimate military force. Which major American conflict were those soldiers from? Union versus Confederate.
Is it,
Yes. No. It was the Civil War.
oh, I thought you said what soldiers, where the soldiers were from.
The evil villain Sutek was imprisoned on Mars by his people, the Azurians. To ancient Egyptians, he was seen as a god. What was his name? I don't even know. Yes.
Canaan?
No.
K9, he's a dog.
When
In
in
an
doubt.
alien dimension controlled by a kidnapped writer, the Doctor and his companions encounter fictional and mythical creatures brought to life, including a monstrous creature with the body of a man and the head of a bull. What is that creature called? Yes.
Minotaur.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
The
On
Minotaur.
our last question for this round. While investigating a series of strange murders in Victorian London, the Doctor dresses as a famous detective creature character of that era. What was the name of this character? Famous detective.
Sherlock Holmes.
Yes. Alright, that concludes round 3.
Emma is our winner.
Emma is our winner.
Dun, dun,
So
dun.
that would be nice for school next year.
Nice.
Alright, these are all the winners that we've had so far.
This one works, right?
Are you guys ready? Alright.
This is for the big one.
The
Why
Doctor
don't we
once
show them the
had...
prize?
I'm sorry?
Why don't we show them the prize?
Alright. Ooh.
Wait, what is it? Can I see?
It is a Matt Smith figurine. Looks like he's just a little scruffy.
Oh, I see. Alright. The Doctor once had to prevent the Cybermen from capturing this periodic celestial body for their plans to change history. What is this called? Hint, it is visible from Earth every 75 years.
Oh, is it a comet?
Yes. The Doctor took Rose to an event in her future that including 2 major world events that are now historical events. The first was the Queen's Jubilee. The second world event, and what now part, I don't like that question. An earlier question asked about the tall statue that was in New York City. This statue was given to the United States by which country?
France?
Didn't you buzz in?
The Doctor uses one word quite often in the shows that is the same name of a famous Apache Native American of the 1800s. What is the name that the Doctor uses and the name of the legendary Apache man? It's the 11th Doctor, he uses this.
Geronimo?
In 1938, actor named Orson Welles read the story The War of the Worlds over the radio, which caused a massive panic and rioting in the streets as people believed it was real. However, the Doctor used it to trick would-be alien invaders into believing that Earth really was being invaded by Martians to scare them off. This happened on a fear-themed holiday. What holiday is that? Oh,
I think she was first.
okay.
Halloween.
That's fun. The TARDIS once materialized aboard a Zeppelin in 1930 where the Doctor met his companion Charlotte Pollard and saved her before the Zeppelin crashed. Zeppelins were blimp-like airships used to fly during that era were extremely dangerous because they used what explosive, lighter-than-air gas to fly? Yes.
Hydrogen?
One of the Doctor's favorite time periods to visit is the Victorian era. Why is this period called the Victorian era?
Because it's when Victoria was alive?
All right. Mary Shelley was one of the Doctor's companions. She was one of the first science fiction writers and the creator of a famous monster made from the body parts of dead people. What was the name of this monster? Mary Shelley was one of the Doctor's companions. She was also one of the first science fiction writers and created a famous monster made from body parts of dead people. What was the name of this monster?
Is it Frankenstein?
Yes.
Oh, that guy.
Oh, technically,
The Master
Doctor's
posed as
Frankenstein
Harold
monster.
Saxon and ran for Prime Minister of England. What American position does the Prime Minister closely resemble?
Emma?
President.
No.
Speaking of presidents, the Master possessed the body of current president in the middle of speech. What president is that? Who is? Yes.
Nixon?
No. Nixon is not our
I know. Obama?
Yes.
There you go.
When Martha and the Doctor visited Shakespeare, what play was he putting on?
I know.
Yes.
Romeo and Juliet?
I think that means no.
I have no idea.
Love labors lost.
You knew that one. Good for you.
What common World War II safety device the empty child was wearing on his face was...
He didn't even finish it.
Hey, if you know, you know.
Questions?
I was going to do one more.
Okay, go for it.
All right. Mordred, the arch enemy of King Arthur, appeared and claimed that the Doctor was what famous wizard and ally of Arthur's?
Merlin?
All right.
We have a tie, actually.
So we need a tiebreaker.
With the boy, so
Let's do a tiebreaker.
wait, let's do a tiebreaker
All
question.
right,
Oh
tiebreaker.
boy.
When the Doctor materialized in China in 1289 AD, he met what famous explorer from Venice?
Marco Polo?
Thank you for coming, everybody. Give a round of applause.
At the AZ TARDIS booth, we are doing a raffle. All proceeds do go to the juvenile